Who wants a young Avengers, guys? They teased it. They teased Young Avengers.
Wait, I will be there opening night. I've been waiting for this.
I bet you will. You got a T-shirt made ready to go.
Oh God! The continuing of the dumb decisions by Disney Marvel.
Terrible. Young Avengers needs a petition, says Iman Vellani. Sorry, what? I thought they teased it.
Oh, okay. So it's not actually in the works.
No, it's not actually happening. What the fuck did they tease then? So let's take a look at this, right? Does the end scene in the Marvels mean nothing, as Iman Vellani wants fans to create a petition to get the Young Avengers in the MCU? The Ms. Marvel actress also reveals that the Young Avengers scene was changed and additional characters were cut. So how's that for a vote of confidence for the Young Avengers? What on earth is going on? So speaking of Slash film, she addressed the end credit scene featuring herself with Haley Steinfeld's forming the Young Avengers, which is a goofy spoof of Samuel L. Jackson and Robert Downey Jr., etc., etc. There was another version where, does it matter if I say it, where there were more characters in it. I will not say which characters, but there were more characters. But that was way before we did additional photography. So they did do reshoots, like we said. We knew we were going to get that scene. It was the last thing we ever shot on the film during additional photography. So, yeah, it changed a couple of times. Okay, so there absolutely was additional photography. They absolutely did do reshoots.
Yeah, we know this.
And I think what ended up being, I think just Kamala and Kate Bishop is honestly perfect. They're so compatible. Haley and I got along so well. She's such a fun human to talk to. And honestly, our back and forth, our banter was really funny. And I wish they kept some of that in there because that scene just kept going. No. Haley and I just kept bouncing off of each other. So I'd be very excited if I ever got to work with her on a legitimate movie after this. So yeah, it's very exciting. And I'm so honored that I get to be the one to bring this entire group together. I think it'd be cool to have a Young Avengers type thing. Team up, big spectacle, obviously in a movie. Yeah, that would be ideal. Hopefully people can start a petition or something to get them going. What is this?
Oh, that's very interesting.
Now they're petitioning for bad movie ideas?
Apparently.
Yeah. Cultured, you of course know the implication of her asking for a petition.
No, you would have to enlighten me. I mean, if she's looking for a petition, my speculation is that this is not guaranteed by any sense, and literally they're just trying to juice this up. Hi, Jasper. Jasper's more interesting than the Young Avengers. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, he is. He's cuter too.
Yeah. Now, I don't know, Andre. I mean, I don't understand. They just had the biggest flop and failure that they've had in a very long time with an opening for a Marvel film since 2008. So
it's the biggest flop ever.
Why would they
in MCU history?
Yeah,
well,
literally ever.
Yeah, so for the MCU ever.
Yeah. Well, technically the MCU as it's currently constructed started in 2008. But yeah,
exactly.
That was Iron Man. But no, I look at it and I'm of two minds. The mind in me that wants to buy a boat wants them to make this movie. And the mind that the other side of my mind is please stop ruining things. So I'm of two minds.
Well, I just think it's funny that this right here, right, is a symptom of what we've known for quite a while, which is they go from movie to movie and they literally throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. And this is exactly that. They've teased something that they've actually not got 100% planned to even create. They've just gone, we'll just see what the response is. It's fine. We'll just throw it out there. Who cares? We'll just see. This is that in action. That is 100% that in action.
Yeah, because we already know studios do that, like leak stuff out to see what the audience response will be, and
that's how Robert Downey Jr. was cast in the first place.
Yeah,
Ike Perlmutter was against casting him, which you have to understand at the time because he came from baggage.
Yeah,
and they didn't know that he would even be physically capable of completing the movie without going to bed in some children's bedroom and passing out drunk on set, not showing up.
Yeah.
These were legit risks at the time. And the only reason it happened was because Jon Favreau leaked it to the press that it was happening. And then everyone was super hyped and excited because he was so perfect for the role. And then he could bring those newspapers and those publications and everything like that to Perlmutter and say, look here, look at the response. And then he's like, okay, I see the proof now. Fine, let's do it.
Trial balloons are nothing new, though. I mean, Disney does them all the time. I mean, with everything now. And oftentimes they get the wrong feedback and they listen to a small niche of people, the super fans, and then they find out that leads them the wrong direction.
You mean they just listen to Twitter, basically?
Generally.
Well,
Diz Twitter is the most toxic place in the universe, but yeah, accurate.
I mean, who wants a bloody Young Avengers? You got Ant-Man's daughter, the ACAB fucking supporter. Like, piss off. No one wants to watch, all cops are bastards, bloody Ant-Man daughter light thing, Antifa member, social justice wanker. No one wants to watch that. No one's interested in this total crap.
True story. Nick, I know you're excited.
Man, I hope I'm in the same boat as culture is. Like the part of me that wants my upstairs studio built out wants them to petition this and get this going because this would be internet gold videos right here on this. But the thing is, what would also be internet gold videos is if they did something that everybody liked. That everybody was talking about, saying, "Oh my God, did you see this?" Like, and then everybody's speculating, saying, "What do you think's going to happen in the next installment?" Blah blah blah, whatever. I would much rather be hyped and excited for something, and do it that way than have to just trash on it, because it feels like that's the norm these days. Is just for everybody just to trash on everything because all they're doing is giving us trash, Like, mix it up and give us something good to talk about, So yeah, this would flop hard, just like the Marvels would. I hope they don't do it, but in another way, if they do, all of us on the internet will monetize it.
I think I have more Captain Marvel videos in me for Miss Marvel, so I'm gonna try to double down on that because this weekend we'll find out just how far it falls. So
it's gonna drop so hard.
Yeah,
it's gonna crater off of a cliff.
Quick predictions. What percentage do you guys think it's gonna drop this week?
Easy 60-70%.
That's what I was thinking. Like in between 60 and
60% is the average. 60% is the average. So I reckon it might genuinely drop about 70%. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, the global numbers as of this moment that we're speaking right now, worldwide, is only $114 million.
Whoa!
Yeah, really? Worldwide,
but it only did 110 million worldwide over the weekend.
So it's only accrued like 7 million additional millions in the days since the weekend.
Yeah,
4 million.
It's bonkers. I've never seen a film.
It's going to drop more than 70%,
didn't it?
It fell off a cliff. I don't think I've ever seen a film do this.
Yeah. So I was actually looking at my local theater here where you can like select your own seats. And so I was looking at a primetime viewing of it for this Friday night. I think it was like the 8:30 or 9 o'clock show. One seat has been sold so far for this Friday night. One seat.
Oh, you know what? The numbers has not updated the number since the 14th. So it's been yesterday and today they haven't updated.
Really?
So yeah, which tells me that it's worse. It's worse than we could probably imagine.
And that, of course, goes right back into why she's asking fans to create a petition for the movie,
because the studio will never do it
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Never.
Because probably they would have said, yeah, we're totally going to do this. The movie only needs to hit this target and then it's a go.
Wow.
And it would have been an easy financial target, but she's smart enough to know that she's not going to say, oh no, this did not meet their financial goals. Instead, she's going to say fans need to show that they want this. There's a market for it, so you all need to petition. That's what's happening right here. This tells us that Marvel ain't going forward with Young Avengers, or if they are, it's definitely not as a theatrical feature film. If anything, it's going to be for Disney Plus. But with these numbers, why would you even do it for Disney Plus? Why would you make another female-centric flop for Disney Plus that no one's going to watch? It's still going to cost the same as the theatrical movie. So why would you invest that money that you're never going to see again?
Yeah. And the thing is, even if they were doing stuff like this for Disney Plus, for the few amount of people that would actually be into checking it out, this kind of stuff is not bringing new subscribers to Disney Plus.
No,
nobody's going to be like, "Oh, Young Avengers on Disney. Oh, I'm signing up for a subscription for Disney Plus." You know, they're literally not putting anything over there to bring in new subscribers. Like not one single thing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 100%. It's a complete black hole.
Yeah, 6 in the chat says there's a show starting in an hour at the local theater, and there's only 1 seat sold in the front row.
There you go.
Hilarious.
That was probably bought by Disney.
It's a bot.
One of the paid for.
It'll be interesting to see if anyone shows up for that show.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, right? Because I mean, the daily total on Seniors Day, which is Tuesday here in the States, right? The average theater earnings was $819.
Wow.
Whoa. Man, how pissed are the movie theaters right now?
About they'd be seriously angry.
Well, they're certainly not happy.
Do you think they've consistently made the rest of this week less than $3 million? So Monday they made less than $3 million domestically on this film. I'm going to say Wednesday probably made less than 3 million. Thursday, that's today, it goes up in direct competition in previews with the song of Ballad and Snakes and whatever airplanes.
Well, that's not going to do well either. I mean, they're both going to bomb, aren't they? So it's just, this is a terrible time for theater owners.
I'm calling it now. 80% drop. My mind. 80%. I think it's going to drop so hard this weekend.
It's going to lose theaters in no time flat.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 74% of a fall off weekend to weekend. I think you're in the right ballpark, Nick, but I'm not going to go that deep in the paint. You know, I'll post you up, but I ain't going that deep in the paint.
60 is average. It's going to be below the average, isn't it?
Oh, easily. Yeah. 70. I think 74% safe bet because that's the same number it fell for. I guess it fell 72% on the first Monday. I don't know. It's gonna be rough, man.
Dear oh dear.
Oh, and by the way, the critics hate Napoleon, so that's not gonna get.
Do they?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not convinced that they're actually qualified to review movies anymore. Quite frankly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not.
No, you're right.
They praise absolute wank all the time, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Well, you do make a good point because if this is historically accurate, it's not going to be diverse enough for the taste of quite a few critics.
Very, very true. Very, very, very true.